I'm a bit emotional being here.
I think, well, first of all, I think it's really exciting because of this opportunity for students to have a voice, whether it's through their music or creating a news program or audio documentary. It's just this cool opportunity that really isn't out there. So to have just like bits and pieces of things that have happened that are directly related to the station historically, I think is a great opportunity for students to walk through and see like there's still physical medium, so there's still CDs, there's still vinyl, and I think that is a selling point for folks when they walk through the door, because I've heard it multiple times say, oh, have I died and gone to heaven? Look at all this music, and just kind of like wanting to just like dig in and touch. And part of it is just like, the environment of, being around music, being exposed to what's happening at the moment, because it keeps you really in tune about what's happening in popular culture. And so I think that's what students are really looking for, or anybody who works here.
After I graduated is the job that I'm still at today. I got that job because of former KUGS employees. They knew I was looking for a job, and they knew I was qualified for it, and so they pushed and advocated for me, and I received that position. I have since moved up in that position, and I am still in contact with all of them. They're all, they're the people that will be invited to the wedding type of friends. They're also the people that will be invited to the funeral type of friends. They are brothers, they are sisters. Through good times and through bad times, through embarrassing photos and jokes, and it's family.
One of the difficulties in practicing law is you have to present very difficult, complicated issues in a clear manner to clients, to the public, and to the community and representatives. Through KUGS, I learned how to provide clear, concise information to a wide range of people that has helped me in my job to this day.
I felt very disconnected from the campus. In the first 2 years of college, I didn't make very many friends at school because I wasn't at school very often. I was at work, and sometimes I went to school. And going and joining KUGS my junior year, which was a little late, but it was the first time I had time to do it really in my schedule, opened that up for me in a really big way. I was able to actually make friends who went to school, people who were not just bar regulars or folks I knew through my various shift work jobs. And so it helped to really ground me in my school, and also opened up a new world in the town too. I had so many more friends. I was so much more connected. A scholarship would have been huge for me, because the hardest part about my involvement with KUGS was always that I couldn't afford to do more. I was working 25 to 35 hours a week in my day and night jobs, in addition to school. And so doing my show was really the most I could do for a lot of time, just because I couldn't afford to cut back on work. If I could have cut back on my waitressing job in the interest of doing the thing I really loved, I think not only would I have been so willing and ready to do it, but I know that it would have been really helpful for me after school, because the skills that I use now and the skills I used right when I graduated from college were the ones from KUGS. They were not the ones that I learned pouring beers at night. And so if I could have sort of shifted some of my responsibilities to something that really would matter after college, it would have been hugely influential, I think, in my ability.
When you're on mic, I've seen it through various places I've been, and in here is the person who finds their voice and can do that with anonymity a little bit, because you're on the radio and it is your voice that's kind of carrying you through. And then also whatever programming you're doing is you're creating that atmosphere for the listener, and so you have that opportunity to do that. But the confidence building, I've seen it come through with very quiet voices until coming through is I'm full-fledged on this thing now, and I've got the I've got it.